Nationally, we're celebrating Disability Pride Month. And I really want to center the conversation about housing for persons with disabilities. As you probably know, 1 in 4 persons living with disabilities are considered low income. And so particularly challenging is the idea of finding accessible housing, but accessible housing for low income families is even more challenging.
Well, one of the great breakthroughs in our society in recent years has been the actions that we've taken with respect to persons with disabilities. In previous generations, people with disabilities were simply disregarded, not able to participate in society because they had disabilities. We've got a whole new world for people with disabilities, and I think the society is much better for it, because instead of losing that talent, we actually are able to harness that talent. And there's a lot of brain power and a lot of knowledge and a lot of empathy and a lot of experience in persons with disabilities. We saw some great breakthroughs in terms of design. The technical term is universal housing, meaning people with all kinds of levels of skills can use it. Things like doors that can handle a wheelchair coming through, zero-step entrances, braces in restrooms, cabinets of a certain level. You could go on and on.
And do you believe that the passage of the American with Disabilities Act in July 1990 is primarily what prompted some of these changes?
Oh, it's been happening for, I would say, the last 40 years or more. This was bipartisan. Conservatives and liberals understood and set in motion requirements for the housing sector. I think we're going to continue to innovate because technology now is involved. And there's all kinds of technologies related to computers and AI and such that are pro-disability. They level the playing field. But what's also important is that we don't allow regression. We don't allow the progress that we've made to be set back. As somebody in the building industry says, this is too expensive, we cannot go backward. As the population ages, it creates a market. Technology and design are going to learn that there is a very substantial market among older people. And older people frequently have some of the same attributes as persons with full disabilities. There's a concept called the lifelong home. And basically, you incorporate into a home from the beginning things that people are going to need over an entire lifetime, elderly or disability, but they're also useful to children early in life. So if you put them into the house originally, instead of having to come back and retrofit later, that's better for the society.
So a policy question, do you believe local governments should have more of a role in trying to encourage more accessibility?
No question about it. Most everything we do in society is local. It's place-based. So people pontificating from Washington, passing budgets and making speeches doesn't reach people unless it's happening at the local level. I think we've come a long way. I really do. This is an area where I think what the government initiated has made society better and made people aware. People who were unaware before now are aware. People who were closed to people with disabilities now get it, that they have value. Who would have imagined motorized wheelchairs would have the ubiquity that they do now?
This has been great. I really appreciate the fact that you talk about disabilities in the spirit of inclusion and thinking about all segments of the population. It's really important that we talk about this during this month and throughout the year and years to come. Thanks so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.